Hey guys, and welcome to your mid-month reading. I hope you enjoyed the beginning part of your month. Now let's go ahead and dive deep into the mid-month reading for March of 2018. Hello Sagittarius, and here is your mid-month 2018 reading for March. So I want to go ahead and get started and look at where you are mentally here in mid-March. Let's look at your mental space. Okay, so the Four of Wind, patience. So it looks like in your head you are being patient about something. I will be pulling some clarifying cards to get more detailed information here in a second. But for right now, I just see you being patient. You're being patient. What's in your heart space here? Four of Fire, completion. I'm feeling that some of you are at the end stages of one cycle, and I feel, because I know your last video was all about regeneration. Well, I feel that now, at this point in March, in the center of March, you're either still in the middle or towards the end of that regeneration. But I see that some of you are actually at completion of that generation, of that regeneration. But I do feel that there's a lot of change going on here, or change that's required for this new phase of your life, though, because I feel like there's a new phase trying to come in, but there's some things that need to fall away. It's almost like there's a new beginning trying to come in for you, but in order for that new beginning to get here for you, you need to alter your thought patterns. Let go of things that no longer serve you within your mind, within your heart, within your life in general. So what is it that no longer serves you? You need to get rid of those things for this new beginning to happen. I want to look at your previous energy, your recent past. Okay, the Crone of Earth, Ascension. So you guys are in the process of raising your frequency and trying to be a higher version of yourself. And once again, this is a card about changing your thought patterns. Change your perception and you'll change your thought pattern, which will change, change your thought pattern, which will change your perception, which will change reality altogether for you, your experience of reality. So I feel that with this card here, because I feel like there's a few different groups of you out there going through a little bit different experiences this mid-month. So I feel that there is a group of you that has already ascended, has already transmuted and jumped onto the new paradigm that's trying to form here for you. And you've reached that completion. But I feel that there's another group of you that are in the process of doing this still. They're still in the process of transforming their thoughts and transforming bad habits, or letting go of any negative energy that no longer serves them in their life. And this will be causing the completion for you. Let's look at your future card here. Bridget, Alchemy. So it's really interesting because Bridget is actually the Sagittarius card in this deck. It's one of the Sagittarius cards. So this card, I see in your future, I see you following your passions and actually pursuing them and being creative, whatever that means to you, however you are creative, whether it's putting a lot of energy into your workplace or whether it's a hobby, or whatever the case is, Bridget is here. So I see you actually manifesting the things you actually desire in your life. I want to pull an advice card here for you. But Bridget is a wise one. So I feel that through this completion and through everything you've gone through, you've gained wisdom. Or this is what's coming for you. This is your future card. Your advice card, Maiden of Wind, clarity. So I'm feeling that here for your advice, before you make any decisions, you need to have that concrete clarity that that's the direction you want to go in, or that that's the right decision for you, okay? Let me pull some clarifying cards here. I want to clarify your headspace here. Wow, guys, completion, the world, completion card. So in your headspace, you're being patient for your completion. You're being patient for this cycle to end. You know that this is what's going on, and you are waiting for it to end. So I want to go ahead and look at your heart space here. Let's clarify that. The Four of Fire. Mother of Pentacles. So in your heart space, you are a very nurturing person, or you can be. Some of you have children, and some of you don't have children, but you still are a nurturing person. And it's funny because the Mother of Pentacles actually is a domestic, loving, patient individual. So again, the word here is patience. So you're being patient in your mind, you're being patient in your heart, and both of these also have the completion card. So the huge theme here for you is you are being patient for this completion to happen. You understand that it's a transformative process. So I want to clarify your recent past. Yep, the Death card. So recently you have, like I said, the end of cycles, the end of certain cycles here. And I feel like this is in the beginning of March, perhaps, the end of February. It's like the end of doing things a certain way, the end of viewing things a certain way, okay? The end of just old energy, old thought patterns. Now, I want to go ahead and clarify this future card for you here. Wow, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. So you are looking at the big picture now. And you guys probably have had a lot of support from friends and family. If not, then that, you know, it doesn't mean that for everybody, but I feel like a lot of you have probably had, you know, family and friends telling you like, hey, this is what you should do, or you know, like getting a lot of guidance from other people. But now in the future here, I see, in the near future, I see you taking your power in your own hands and deciding which direction is best for you by merely listening to your inner voice and just being able to see what's best for yourself. And I really see you standing here in your power, guys. Like, this is your card, and this is you saying, okay, I'm going to trust myself now. And looking at the big picture is what I'm seeing. Looking at the big picture. I think that's so beautiful. I want to clarify this advice card. So you're ultimately coming to the end of certain cycles. There's the transformation here in your recent past, and I feel like some of you are still probably going through this transformation and sort of death, and not literal death, obviously. And then you're coming into your completion cycle, the end of that, of the complete end of that, and the beginning of a new cycle, and it's going to be a better cycle. It's a really positive direction. Now, just to tell you guys a little bit more, the completion process leads you to feeling whole. That's what it's all about. For you, it's going to lead you to feeling whole again. So let's go ahead and clarify this advice card. The Son of Wands. So it's interesting that you got the Son of Wands for your advice card, because this can actually represent a person. Now it can represent you guys because you are a fire sign and this is a fire sign energy, but it doesn't always have to be a fire sign energy. So the advice, I'm going to pull another card just to get a really clear advice here. And let me pull a card from this deck. Oh my gosh, guys. The 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. So your advice here with these two is to have clarity. Keep your eye on the target of what you want to accomplish. This is what you guys want. You guys want emotional fulfillment. You want a happy home. You want the happily ever after. This is what you want, emotional fulfillment, guys. So keep your eye on the prize. Focus, focus, focus. And don't allow yourself to fall into any sort of illusion by your own doing. This individual has a sense of adventure and traveling new lands. So sometimes perhaps moving. So some of you, your advice is to make the move. I feel like it's like, have your clarity, make the move. Take, you know, this represents moving, journey into the unknown, adventure. And this is where it's going to lead you. Okay. So that's your advice from those cards. Oy. Within the next few weeks. So for some of you, you're actually like, you have a question in your mind, like, when is this going to happen, or is this going to happen? Yes, it will, and it'll happen within the next few weeks. There's going to be this completion within the next few weeks, and also there's going to be, I feel like, some sort of movement, some more energy coming up in the next few weeks for you. So whatever that means to you, it's going to happen within the next few weeks. I'm feeling that it's going to be your completion. Elegance. It is found in the beauty of nature. The lotus waiting to bloom. Be the swan on the water and glide. So guys, through this death, through this transformation, it may feel chaotic. It may feel like, holy crap, everything's falling apart. But really, it's not. It's falling into place, because the things that are falling away are things that no longer serve you. So it's actually for your highest good. So don't freak out. You know, be elegant along this process. Have grace. Remember, guys, you are safe. You are safe. And I know you're probably like, yes, I know that. But I mean, when this comes up, it's because you're feeling like you don't know, like the ground you walk on is unstable. There's a few different messages. Sometimes you can feel like the ground you're walking on is unstable, like the foundation you have built is not stable. And other times you can feel like anxiety can take you over. But if you remember, you are safe right now. It's okay. You're safe. And that'll help you. I feel like it's usually caused by overthinking. Ooh. Okay. Quit obsessing about whether you're a good enough mother, father, or any other family member. If your motive is pure, the universe knows your heart. That has a lot to do with overthinking. You know, just wondering if you're good enough. Am I good enough? Do I deserve the blessings coming my way? And it's saying yes. Don't be self-sabotaging, guys. Don't be self-sabotaging. And don't sweat the small stuff, okay? Don't make mountains out of anthills, okay, guys? Don't make mountains out of anthills. Like, for example, my foot just fell asleep and I'm not freaking out. I'm not freaking out because I hate the feeling. No, I'm keeping my cool. Okay. Consider your foundation. Oh my God, I literally just said foundation. Consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So if you feel like you're walking on a rocky foundation, ask yourself, is it really this other person that's making me feel like, you know, the foundation's rocky, or do I have some part in it? How committed am I to this relationship, or, you know, to love? If you're single still, how committed are you to love? How much space do you have open in your heart for love and in your life? How much love do you allow in? That's how you know how committed you are. A brilliant solution is on the way. A brilliant solution is on the way. So there's something that needs to be resolved here for you to have this completion process. Because it's like, for some of you, there's some unresolved issues. But a brilliant solution is on the way here. Let me pull one last card for you and I will wrap up this reading. Light of faith. And it says, I'm sorry, leap of faith. Leap of faith. Perceive the unknown. Dare to risk and take a leap of faith. Take joy in your new endeavors. If you have drawn this card, you are being called to view the unknown of a new beginning, gather courage, and jump onto your new life path. So this just wraps up the entire reading, guys. Sorry, I'm like moving around. This just wraps up the entire reading. Like literally, okay, there is a new beginning here and you sense it. And some of you are kind of like, what do I do? Like, kind of freaked out. Well, take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Have courage. It's your new life path. It's your higher path. All right, guys. Well, that wraps up your mid-month 2018 reading. Do book a reading with me, a personal reading if you'd like. Down at the description box, there should be a link for that. Or go to www.theenchantedone.com. There's also a link for my Instagram and Facebook accounts as well. You guys have a stellar day.